Welcome to Boston. I'm Bob Steele. Along with me, my partner, Rod West. Let's go straight to courtside and hook up with the PA for the player introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, NBA fans, let's go courtside for the game's starting lineup. At guard, Jason Woodward. At the other guard positions, Nick Anderson. At forward, Corliss Williamson. At the other forward positions, Chris Webber. At center, Wade Divac.
Sacramento Kings head coach Rick Adelman.
And now the starting lineup for your Boston Celtics.
At the guard position,
In his ninth year, out of Georgia Tech, standing 6'1".
Anderson. At the other guard position,
In his second season, from Kansas, standing 6'7".
at the forward position,
In his fourth season, from Kentucky, standing 6'9". And
also at forward,
in his third year, from Cincinnati, standing 6'7".
at the center position,
In his fourth season, out of Wright State, standing 6'10", Vitaly Potapenko.
Boston Celtics head coach Rick Pitino.
The Kings get the first possession of the ball game. The big nasty inside. Webber, the dribble drive. He has two. Anderson at the controls. He's setting up the offense. Fortson on the penetration. He has two. Williams has the ball and sets up the offense.
This guy is a big reason behind his team's success. He's a vet, but he's still able to make big-time moves like that.
Yeah, they say you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but why bother? This guy's old dog tricks still work. They're trying to get the easy scores. Williamson. It's rejected. They feed the post.
Pick him up, pick him up.
Pierce with the outside jumper.
Puts a hand in his face, makes him alter his shot, Bob. That's what caused the miss.
The basket is good. Goaltending on the defense.
That was close, but it could have gone either way. The ref, though, says it was goaltending.
Potapenko tosses it in.
Working around.
Walker outside. They're looking for the easy transition bucket. This could be nasty. He's got 5 for the game. Anderson gets the play from the bench.
Go.
They swing it right side. Walker with the 3 ball. That's his first 3 of the game.
Nice three.
Williams at the controls. He's at midcourt. Anderson, the mid-range jumper. He now has a total of 7 points. The Celtics have the ball but are down 11-5. Potapenko drives to the basket. Goaltending, the basket will count.
As soon as the ball starts to fall down, you can't touch it.
Divac inbounds the ball. Williams gives it up. Anderson moves to the hoop.
Stop that early.
Anderson getting ready to run the play. Walker with the triple.
We're forcing it.
Webber
Let's get a
tosses
better
it.
look. We're forcing it.
Anderson gets inside.
Good for 2.
Unbelievable. He nails another one.
He's got the hot hand, give him the rock, watch him score. Simple as that.
Fortson. The Celtics can't seem to penetrate this defense. They're all over them. Yet another rebound. And in case you've lost count, you can see his total right there.
He just knows exactly where to be. It's like he can see into the future and know which way the ball is going to come off the rim. Spooky.
Pierce passes it. Williamson gives up the ball. The Kings are working their half-court offense here.
The basket is good.
He has two.
Here we go, D.
Anderson stands back and calls the play. The Celtics with some terrific ball movement.
I got ball.
Takes the shot. They're looking to run the court.
Step it up. Pick it up.
There it is.
And it's good.
It's good, and he's leading his team on. Just look at those numbers.
He's taking over the job of leader here, and he's getting the job done.
Anderson just across midcourt, working the offense. Walker.
No, that's not
Weber passes. There's the whistle, and it's out of bounds.
Substitution for the Celtics.
When you air it out with the long bomb like that, you risk having it miss its target. It's tough to complete those passes like that.
Potapenko leaves the floor. Pierce hit the deck, but there's no call.
You the man, you the man.
It could be.
It's the feel-good edition.
He has two. Anderson waits for the right time. Divac shoots. They're racing it back. Anderson accelerates. Dropped in the layup.
Nice shot.
Anderson keeps the ball and waits for the right time. Sewell dunks it home. It's a double-digit lead. They're now up 10.
You have to start playing some D.
Anderson sets up the offense.
Cut.
The Celtics are looking for a shot. Pierce.
First foul.
Anderson draws his first whistle of the night.
That's his first personal, first team foul.
Pierce gets the first free throw. They're pushing it right back at him. Man-on-man defense.
Pick him up.
He has 6 points in the game.
Hey, what was that? Start playing some D.
The Celtics have the basketball, but are trailing 23-12. The Celtics move the ball around looking for the open man. It's a single-digit ball game. They trail by 9. Anderson setting up. That's the horn, and at the end of the first quarter play, it's 23-14. Is back into the game, and he looks a lot more juiced up than he did a few minutes ago. I think a little downtime did him some good, Rod.
I think he did too, Bob. Let's see how he does after the rest.
Potapenko comes into the lineup. Divac gets possession off the miss. That's his 5th rebound so far. Loose ball. Oh, nice steal.
You got him.
Walker slams it home.
Nice job. Nice job.
The Kings have the ball and are leading it 23-16. The Celtics are maybe being a little too patient with the ball. Walker.
Let's get a better look. Let that be.
With a long two. And it's out of bounds. That's their 2nd turnover of the game. Weber brings it in. Divac drives. Connects with the layup. Anderson has the ball and sets up the offense. The cross-court pass.
He's a marksman with that outside jumper, Bob. You can't give him a clear target like that.
Yeah, you've got to watch him like a hawk, Rod. Williams passes the ball. Anderson, the mid-range shot. The Celtics keep that ball moving. Great passing out there.
Work for a better look.
Another rebound, and he's putting on a show.
Great performance. He is single-handedly taking control of the glass. I love it.
The basket.
White chocolate. Little floaters in.
You have to start playing some D.
Anderson just across midcourt, working the offense. Walker spots up.
The basket is
They left a
good.
big defensive opening out there on the outside, Bob. The offense found that opening, and they exploited it.
See the ball.
The Kings are maybe being a little too patient this time down.
Keep getting me the ball.
Anderson at the controls. He's setting up the offense. Tosses the ball. The Celtics are having trouble penetrating the defense. Walker puts it up. Weber dishes the ball.
Go, D.
The Kings are a little frustrated. They're looking for just the right shot.
Go, D.
Williams.
Good for
Hey,
two.
nothing new here. He continues to have his shots fall.
What a shooter. This guy has some magic touch. Wow.
Working around. Working around.
Pierce. They've got numbers. Williamson.
The basket is
He
good.
has two.
Baby. Hey, what was that? Start playing some D.
139.
Go, go.
They swing it out right. They're going to the big guy.
Hey, we're not here to
That's out of bounds.
Substitution for the
Barrows
Celtics.
comes off the bench.
Celtics ball.
5
That's their
seconds.
third turnover.
The ball is turned over.
Williamson
Take it.
throws it in. They pass it inside. The Kings are having trouble getting a good shot off.
Eyes on the ball.
Williams moves to the hoop. It's sent away. Williams drives to the basket.
Ball, ball, ball.
Walker passes. Pierce.
The basket
He's got
is
5
good.
for the game.
Take care of the ball.
The clock shows 59 seconds left.
Flores.
Divac flips it up and in.
Where are you?
54 seconds on the clock. They pass it right side. Pierce fires.
Hey, we're not here to lose. Step it up.
Petit pulls up.
Tony.
He was left all alone inside. Can anyone say easy deuce?
Just 41 ticks left.
Okay, let's move it
Williams on the penetration. They pop it outside.
Final 2 minutes in the
Petit
period.
is hit with his
That's
first personal.
First team foul.
Weber doesn't get the first free throw. He gets the second, up and in. Potapenko tosses it in. They pass it out left. Walker
First foul.
lets it go. He just doesn't get the basket, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Even with the foul, he still got the shot off, and that was very close to being a three-point play.
Walker misses the first. Second free throw is good. Divac inbounds the ball. Just 21 seconds remaining. Williams from underneath.
Real nice.
It's out of bounds.
Celtics
Petit
ball.
brings it in. 14 seconds on the game clock.
Pass it to the right.
The Celtics take their time setting up the shot. Weber gives it up. White chocolate lets it go.
Make sure to
That's it for the second quarter, and at halftime, it's 36-25.
Fine schedule and read interviews with NBA players. Programs are located at all entrances to the arena.
We're going to take a quick break for halftime, but before we go, let's take a quick look at some of the halftime stats and see how they stack up.
Substitution for the
The team
Celtics.
takes a seat. There's a pretty big discrepancy in the shooting percentages here.
Well, I think what caused the difference here is tempo. When you establish the tempo of the game, you get in a rhythm offensively, and things just start to fall for you.
Potapenko tosses it in.
Kings ball.
Divac throws it in. They swing it out on the right wing with the drop step. Releases. Fortson gives up the ball. Williamson draws his second whistle of the night. Walker gets the first to fall. Fortson. He snags the board and he leads the team in rebounds.
Great positioning. He knows just where to be for the board.
They're trying to keep it in single digits. They're down only 8. They go cross court. Williamson. Great shot. And these guys are putting on a clinic. As you can see, they're really shooting well.
Bob, they are just on tonight. Simple as that.
Pierce unloads. They have the fast break. Weber passes it. Pierce sticking to the ball. He now has a total of 7 points. The Celtics are looking to make up some ground with a bucket here. They trail 40-28. They're running right down the court. Bullying his way in. Fortson picks up his first personal. Weber makes the first. Fortson passes the ball. Potapenko.
Right now, he is just too small to be matching up with him. He's going to have to get some help under there, Bob.
Yeah, I think across his jersey it says, "Welcome, Matt," right now, Rod.
Kings ball.
Weber inbounds the ball.
Let's put it in the rack.
Anderson draws his first whistle of the night. White Chocolate connects on the three-point opportunity. Potapenko brings it in. They drop it down on the block. Squares up. Divac tosses the ball. The Kings pass it around looking for the shot. They've got the fast break. They swing it left side. They drop it inside.
Ball.
Pierce. Divac tosses it.
He's yours. Take it to the hole.
They move it right side. Anderson.
He is way off the mark and continues to be ice cold. Time to stop taking the shots and just dish the ball off.
Weber is hit with his first personal. Walker misses the first free throw. Potapenko accelerates. Anderson gets the play from the bench. Gives it up. Weber. Potapenko passes the ball. Walker, dribble drive. Weber. That's his second whistle of the night.
Nice shot.
He picks up his second personal, third team foul.
Walker completes a three-point play. Weber throws it in. The Kings with the ball and the lead, 44-35.
I got him.
On the penetration, rejected. Pierce. Walker. Divac passes. The Kings are passing it around, but the defense really making them work.
This tough D is really keeping their opponents off balance and improvising unsuccessfully during the course of this game, Bobby. Nice job.
Substitution.
Ellison in the lineup.
Bob, now that we're over the limit, I bet they'll really take it to the defense. If they can draw the foul, they can really rack up some points from the stripe.
Walker makes the first free throw. He'll get one more. They're off to the races. Anderson tosses the ball. We'll get the whistle, and it's called out of bounds.
Kings ball.
Anderson tosses it in.
Basket.
Divac, the medium range shot. Here they come on the fast break. Here he is! It's good, and they've gotten back into the game.
Bob, they got back in it with one way, tenacity. It's all about tenacity.
The Kings substitution.
Williamson is shaken up out there, Rod. Williams stands back and calls the play. Divac accelerates. That's his 8th point of the game.
Hands up in the paint.
Anderson getting ready to run the play. Ellison releases. Oh, no, he didn't do that. He now has 10. Anderson at the controls. He's at midcourt. Dishes the ball. Fortson. He has 6 points in the game.
Nice shot.
Anderson sets up the offense. Williams. Anderson. Fortson gives up the ball. There's the buzzer. At the end of the third quarter, it's 48-41. Rod, what do you think of the scoring breakdown?
Well, you can see right here that they struggled early on, Bob, but it's going to take a big quarter for them here in the fourth.
Potapenko just checked in. Divac brings it in. Stojakovic.
Way to pressure the shooter.
This is big. Divac with the slam. The Celtics have an opportunity to pull it closer, but they're down 50-41. Walker missed hard off the glass. The Kings running their offense. Anderson.
Another one bites the dust there, my friend. He doesn't have his step, his timing, or his release working at this point, Bob.
The basket is good.
That's his second rebound of the game. Still a competitive game. They're down only 7.
Work the ball around.
Williams. He gets it to fall, and he adds to his total.
Bob, you see how his points stack up to his teammates.
Williamson left the game a few minutes ago, and now we have a report. I was just told that he had a broken jaw. Obviously, he won't return.
Well, it's a good news, bad news situation, Bob. The good news is he's not out for the season, but the bad news is he won't be able to return to this game. Now, it's up to his teammates to pick up the slack.
They narrow the margin and now trail it by 7. And they're now on top by 9. Anderson at the controls. He's at midcourt. Get that out of here. That's out of bounds.
Celtics ball.
Fortson inbounds the ball.
No defense.
Pierce with the tray.
That guy is just money from the perimeter. He shot it right over his man, made a sweet triple.
Big play there, Rod.
I got him.
Stojakovic, long range.
Great job.
Weber moves to the hoop.
Weber.
Matter of desire.
Anderson at the controls. He's setting up the offense.
That's a rip.
Oh, he pilfers it. Williams lets it go.
That's his first
Patapenko draws his first whistle of the night.
That's okay.
Divac can't get the first to fall. They push it up the court. Pierce drives to the basket. He now has 10.
Thundered up.
White chocolate setting up, and they throw it away. They're up to 7 turnovers so far in the game.
Celtics ball.
Fortson throws it in. Anderson just across midcourt, working the offense.
Come on, defense.
They pass it cross court.
He was left all alone for 3. They made a mistake, and they paid 3 points for it.
Williams has the ball and sets up the offense. They throw it cross court.
That's
Pierce
his first
picks up his first
foul.
personal.
Second team foul.
Anderson gets the first of 2. Anderson. And it's out of bounds.
Kings ball.
Divac inbounds the ball. In the paint.
2 minutes.
Patapenko passes it. Pierce.
Shot.
From deep. What a job on the boards for our Sega player of the game.
Yeah, and I like to see this too. Give someone the player of the game for his rebounds. Points are nice, but every rebound he made either 1, stopped the drive, or 2, gave someone else a scoring opportunity. Big play guy.
They cut into the deficit and now trail it by 2. The Kings are maybe being a little too patient this time down. They're now up 5. Weber dishes the ball.
Take it to the rim.
Divac.
Watch the trailer.
Anderson. 1:10 remaining. Patapenko, the long-range shot. They're looking to push the pace.
Switch.
Basket is good.
He has 16.
You gotta keep him out of the paint.
57 seconds to go. It's out of bounds. That's their 5th turnover so far.
Kings ball.
Weber brings it in. 52 seconds on the clock.
Basket
It'll be
is
hard to
good.
catch up now, Rod.
They need to score quickly and foul right away. Make them earn it at the line.
D, where are you? We need you.
The clock is at 45.
Go.
Walker, mid-range.
He's just not big enough to compete against the size of the offense. If you're a coach, how long do you let a mismatch like that go on?
Yeah, you got to put somebody in there with some bulk on it. It's the only way to put the brakes on the big guy. He's a freight train going downhill right now.
That's his first
Walker draws his first whistle of the night.
Team foul.
Good
Weber
shot.
makes the first free throw. He'll get one more. Perfect from the line on this trip. Fortson tosses it in. Just 31 seconds remaining. Anderson drives. Denied.
Kings ball.
Divac brings it in. 24 seconds on the game clock.
Chris.
Yes, and he's scorching,
Weber.
right?
He knows it too, Bob. He's asking for the ball every time he goes down court.
Anderson is hit with his second personal.
Picks up his second personal. First team foul. Substitution for the
Barrows
Celtics.
comes into the ball game. He drains the second. Divac inbounds the ball. 12 seconds on the clock.
Basket is
See
good.
Webb. Perfect timing on the alley-oop. A significant advantage. They're leading by 12.
Team up, baby, team up.
7 seconds to go. And that'll do it for the ball game. With the final score is 70-58.